Hey everyone, welcome to the Tech Shop at Genesee Valley. I'm Mr. Levine, and you will probably be watching each week as we have class from this location. Those of you that were in tech last year remember this is the new Tech Shop and the Innovation Center. Unfortunately, we won't be using it this year because of COVID, and you guys are going to be learning online, but I'm going to be coming to you each and every day that we have class from this location. This year, by virtual electives, we will be offering 3 classes. First off, we have Design for Entertainment, where we'll be looking at skills and careers in film and television and video game development. Contrary to popular opinion, this is not a game design class. It's to get you guys the skills to work in the entertainment industry if that's what you want to do for a career. Second class we have up for you this year, Creativity and Innovation. Previously, you would have known this class as STEAM. Those of you that remember, we have STEAM 8. So if we have high school STEAM, it gets kind of all steamy and kind of weirded out. So I wanted to separate this class out, Creativity and Innovation, where we're going to be introducing the ideas of engineering design and coming up with solutions for technological challenges. Last class we have for high schoolers, Robotics, where we look at robotic systems and programming, and we look at how robots are changing our world on an almost daily basis. Robots are becoming a huge part of our culture, our jobs, our everyday way of life. I just went through a drone pilot training class over the summer. It was awesome, but a lot of stuff can be done with automated machines, and that's where robotics comes into effect. In addition, I'm going to be teaching the Tech 8 class again, but that's going to be on campus here in the STEAM room, okay? Expect challenging tasks and expect to be introduced to all kinds of new and exciting things in that course if you're in my 8th grade tech class. So this is my 4th year teaching at Genesee Valley. I live in Cuba, New York, 19 minutes away, almost exactly door to door. Live in Cuba with my wife, Natasha, and my 2 boys, Marcus and Gabe. I'll have pictures of them at some point just so you can see them as they grow up. They're awesome, phenomenal kids. Both of them like being in the shop with me at home. As you might expect, I love inventing and making things. As a matter of fact, the thing that I'm recording on right now is a webcam on a tripod. I had to modify both so that I have a decent webcam to use around the classroom here for you guys. So I had to innovate and come up with something new. I love making things in my shop, and I love building furniture. Man, I tell you what, right now my shop has about 3 different projects of furniture on it right now. And I also like fishing. I live right next to Cuba Lake. I also enjoy a little bit of online gaming every once in a while. I'm not what you would call a gamer because I don't spend a lot of time doing it, but it's a nice way to unwind after the kids go to bed. And I love cooking new foods, things that I've never cooked before. Man, I tell you, there's nothing more exciting for me than to find a recipe that just makes my mouth water. A little bit of what was going on this summer. I spent 2 weeks in the backwoods of West Virginia helping build an apartment in the basement of some of my closest relatives. It was great. I got to do some framing, some plumbing, some electrical work, and then left the project up to my uncle who's going to be finishing that apartment. I also spent a week camping and fishing on Lamoka Lake. It was awesome. We had a great time. It was hot. Got to go out on some kayaks. And for the rest of the summer, I've been spending a lot of time. My wife is starting a spa in Cuba. She's opening a small business. It's super exciting this time of year. So I've never done it before. So I've got to learn some new things. I've never thought of myself as a small business owner, but man, I tell you what, it's going to happen, and it's going to happen soon. So there'll be some stories coming along with that. So this year, what I'm really looking forward to is I'm looking forward to seeing each and every one of my enrolled students online. As I said before, high school electives, you guys are all online. That means you're going to be doing a lot of home-based activities. We're going to do some online learning together. So you're going to become masters of teams. You're going to become masters of the online environment. And we're going to be working together virtually online. Becoming a big thing in education. A lot of people are going to college online. So the skills you learn in teams and online is going to be huge for you. Okay. I'm looking forward to meeting some of my new students. I've got some 7th graders that are coming into 8th grade this year. Never saw you guys before. Excited to meet you. And I've also got some returning champions. I've got some students that have taken every tech class that I've offered so far. So it's going to be nice to see some old friends and some of my old students coming back to take some of the new offerings this year. Man, I tell you, the returning champions, you guys keep me on my toes all the time. I got to come up with new materials and new activities for you guys. So I've been thinking a lot about you throughout the summer. A little bit of advice going forward. We're coming to an end here on this video. So this year is not going to be like anything other. It is so crazy out there in the real world right now. The whole COVID thing, and school's going to be looking different. I'm working hard to develop projects and learning experience that's going to be both demanding and rewarding for you guys and keep us on topic. Okay, but I'm going to need your help. As part of our class, you'll need to be as active and creative as you can possibly be when it comes to working online and doing your projects at home. You're going to have to dig down and find some of that personal discipline and some of your personal creativity, okay? Some of the stuff's not going to be terribly cut and dry. I'm going to be testing your creativity to see what you guys come up with at home. But I know you can do it. I know you can do it, Genesee Valley. You've done it year after year after year, and I'm consistently blown away. The other thing, be resourceful. Use what you have to your advantage and see what happens. Try some new things. Don't be afraid to fail. Have fun in this class. In any of your tech classes, in any of your electives, have fun. Don't stress if something doesn't go the way that you planned or turn out the way that you hoped. It's okay to fail. A lot of engineers do. A lot of makers fail the first time around, but what makes a good maker, what makes a good engineer, what makes a good innovator, they don't quit first time around. There's always a second shot. So don't give up after the first try, okay? So in closing, if you need to get a hold of me, that's it for my introduction. If you need to get a hold of me, or if you or your parents have questions, you can always reach me. My extension here at the school is 1163, the phone number, 585-268-7900, extension 1163. Or you can reach me by email, mlevine@genvalley.org. That's MLEVINE@genvalley.org. I'm here for you guys. Stay jag tough, and we'll see you in class.